Hi everybody, welcome back to Vintage Story, episode 20, season 2 with me, Sid, of season 2, episode 20. Take your pick. It is definitely winter, as the minimap is slowly turning white. 7th of November, I really don't know how long winter's going to last, but it's not going to be pleasant. I have just made myself some dinner. We've still got the bread. That's still got 3 and a bit days, so it does need to be eaten reasonably quickly. And I need to work out what I am going to do for the next however long this thing takes. Now, last episode we did move this. I am hoping it works better now we've changed this to a chiseled block, and you can see, yeah, there's, and also put stones on it, so with a bit of luck it'll stop things spawning on it, but I don't know until we get a temporal storm. And that's going to be a problem as well. Now, the couple of problems I have right now, one is I need to get more building materials for these walls. The other is I am pretty much exhausted the materials we have from the ruins here. Now, I can mix in the odd, if I can find some. I know I've got some somewhere. I can mix in the odd non-matching block, but too much is going to look weird. And I have got a chisel, I have got a hammer, and I have got a cat outside the door, I think. So what I think I need to do is I need to get myself some more materials. I also need to start thinking about how I want to handle my farms going forward, because out here somewhere we're going to have to put a farm. Or 3 farms actually, 3 fields, 1 for each of the types of rock. And I should be ready for that wolf, because there is still in the area. That pesky wolf, and then of course we've got all of that. Now the nice thing is this area is all conglomerate stone, so I can harvest the stone from here in this little thing. I'm not even going to kill. I'm not feeling nasty enough to kill Mr. Foxy there, because he really hasn't done anything wrong. However, I do think that we shall grab some of this conglomerate in raw form. Now I was going to fill this in, and I might fill it in a little bit, just to make it a little bit more what's the word I'm looking for here? Irregular. That's the word I'm looking for, because it's very square at the moment, and I'd like it to. I'm going to make this my quarry like we had on the last one. We're going to keep on going down, and actually what I should be doing here, let me just get this right, I should be no. Okay, how do I oh, okay, you do that. Oh, hello. I'll keep on pressing H, and that's not the thing. So if I wanted to, why is that one of those is not? That's conglomerate rock, that's stone, but that one is a chiseled version. Okay. Right, so how do you get that? We need to drop them. Okay, so you take that with that and that. It gives me that. Okay, that's fine. So I can't do that quite as easily as I'd hoped. but look how low that sun is in the sky. This only 1 o'clock. Well, this is going to be an interesting. Should probably not have done it like that. Let me grab you and you. So I need to basically mine myself a whole load of these blocks, and I am going to have to do it a bit at a time, aren't I? And then I'll be able to make other blocks and bricks and all of the other stuff that I want. And this is where this is coming into it, because what we're going to need to do is this, and then keep going down. And you know, it's not going to be interesting. I'm going to try and pass a number of days. Just because I think it will be easier than nope, not that one, than going through the entire winter, because last season the first winter was, well, to say it was painful would have been an understatement, really. It was somewhat unpleasant. And I'm definitely going to need to make myself more tools, because each one of these becomes 2 bricks, and using, if we look at we can use those to make the slabs. Slabs can be used to make bricks. Bricks can be used to make the conglomerate dry or the conglomerate stone, and you only get 2 for every 8, which that is not good return. And a railing base, apparently. So, well, guess what I'm going to be doing for a while. I'll see you in a bit. Don't want to alarm you. There are 4 wolves out there. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I have got a perfect way to trap them. I'm not sure that I want to try it with 4 wolves though. But there are definitely 4 wolves out there. It is the 9th of November. We passed a couple of days since we last done. We've now got the walls up to level all the way round, and I've started putting on the sides. Now, that's my quarry. If I trap them in there, then I've got to kill them. Which I'm not sure how wise an idea that is. Let's see where they go. I mean, 4 wolves is 4 large pelts. And if I can get rid of the 4 wolves, then that's 4 wolves I don't need to worry about. What I would like to do, I think, is have more sets of ladders to get out. But yeah, I need some timber, by the way. That's what I'm kind of wondering whether I need to head over that way, which is why I'm kind of getting a little bit invested in why I've suddenly got 4 wolfy neighbours who appear to have set up home in one of the holes of my ruins, which is less than ideal. I have, however, Well, are they just going to go and nest? Are they going to go and den in there? I wonder. I have made some more bronze while I've been working. I've made some more bread. I've got stone. I've made a new pig head. Got some more bronze ingots. So, and I've got actually quite a lot of ore. I mean, I've got enough cassiterite to make bronze for days. I've got 64 chunks of copper, and I think somewhere else, I can't remember where I put it, I've actually got more copper. So yeah, that is looking good. I've got a lot of skins to process as well, so I'm going to stick that in there for now. I am really conflicted on what to do about these wolves. Now, the reason I say I want more, well, I need more wood, is I need to sort out my ladder situation. Now, I have got, unfortunately, some odd and even numbers, so I'm having to do this. This wall here actually worked out okay, but I need to get in there. Look at them all. They're just such a... I wonder whether I could... They're just not... They're not going to fall in that pit then, are they? But they are getting steadily closer. If I can get them to fall... If I can just leave them there and let them fall in, that might be... I don't know. I knew they were there. I didn't realise there was 4 of them. So yeah, the reason I want to get more doors is so this tower is complete. This tower on here is actually going to go too high, I think. So we're going to go higher than that one. We do need more of the polished blocks, these ones, for the crenellations. I need more wood for those. This will go up 1, I think, and then probably have initially a thatch roof until we get enough slate tiles. This did not work out. Actually, this is wrong as well, isn't it? Yeah. Damn it, I've got to go down and get that. I don't want to waste it. And then similarly over here and over here we need to do, and that's just going to go 1 high. But my thoughts are that we will actually make it so I can get on the wall from this side as well through here. So that's the thing, what I do need to do. But we're getting there. It's a steady process. This is going to be, I think, a multiple day recording, which is a rarity for me, I admit. Now, hang on, if I can't, let me just... I think I need to take all of this out. Because I think I've cocked this up somewhere along the line. Now, while they're wandering around over there, I feel a little bit safe to kind of head out, so... Not very, but a little. So if I'm taking these, if I go over this side and go 1, 2, 3, so I go 1, no, 2, 3, then it's a double, and it is a double in the middle, isn't it? That's fine. That's as long as we have got that right. That's the main thing. So I need to go and grab some timber. That way is probably not wise. I think I may have to head over that way and go a bit further afield to try and get the timber that I so richly deserve. So we're going to go there, 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 and then you're going to have a double there. Going to have one of those. And again, I'm just kind of mixing these up to make sure we get a... So that needs to be one of those. That's fine. So that's where I've got to. The big question is where I take it next. And as I say, I need timber. I need more stone of the smoothie variety, which is not quite so easy to get while those wolves are in the area. I've got a reasonable amount of food. I'm not worried about food at this stage in winter, but the temperature is very low, and if we look at that, my hunger rate is 133%, and that's just because of the cold. I'm not sure whether these serve to prevent cold getting out of this building, and that is in itself problematic, but let's just have a look more at these wolves again, shall we, before I go. I mean, they are coming steadily this direction. There's 5. Oh my god. Right, let's just keep an eye on this, shall we? What's he? That is a lot of wolfy badness. I wonder whether one of those has just fallen into a ruin hole again. I don't know. Oh, I am so conflicted. I think they're bedding down for the day by the looks of it. I think we're just going to have to leave them and head that direction. I don't see any alternative. Just going to have to pretend they're not there. Get down. I'll fill up some food, and we are going to go and grab some things. I can always teleport back, which, you know, is, for a short distance is kind of wasteful, but I think that's my answer. Go find some timber, and I shall take a spare axe with me. And I'll be back in a bit. Alright, well, I realised that layer up there is conglomerate. I also got a fair bit of limestone, which is going to be useful for things like mortar. So I'm just going to try and break this axe before I teleport back. Because I'm not going to get this. I'm not going to walk back at night. And I'm hoping that those wolves will walk themselves into my cunning trap and get themselves in that pit, because that would be absolutely perfect if I could get them trapped in there. And I know there's 5 of them, so that's probably about the best I could hope for. I've got myself a little bit of... I found some seeds as well, believe it or not. But I do think I need to start thinking about heading back. It's nearly 6 o'clock at night, which means it's getting very dark. It's temperature's falling, and come on, swining things. Right, let me. I'm trying not to chop down pine trees with resin on them, but it's getting increasingly difficult to see in the dark. I'll chop this one down. If the axe doesn't break after this, then I'm going to just throw it away, and it's only a flint. Right, let's laggy band home. We'll eat, and then we'll eat. Oh, I got a pine cone. That's nice of him. think I have a plant that can go in there for now. The seeds can go up there. Most of that conglomerate cobble, well, the conglomerate's actually got a home, hasn't it? Conglomerate. As has the dirt, actually, but that's a different thing. So we'll get rid of you. Get rid of, oops. Get rid of you. Dirt goes in there. And then we've got that which we can chisel up into the proper thingy-mabobbits, hoojamaflobs. And I haven't got any food left. Okay, I need to make myself some more of that. Let's go and check on our wolfy friends though first. And then I'm probably going to continue building for a while and see where we can get to. But definitely there's 1, 2, 3 there. 4. Come on, you gits. Nah, I can't. No, there's much I can do with them at the moment. I'm probably going to pass the night, and I will see you once we've got a little bit more to show you. Back in a bit. Alright, so we've got all of the crenellations done around the side. I need to build the towers up still, and I have started on the outside crenellations where I get feeling brave and I'm going outside. I am out of slabs now. Doors are on all the towers, ladders are in the towers as well, so crenellations are completely done on this side. We started on this side and ran out on these slabs, which is fine. We still need to continue building upwards anyway. I really do need to start thinking about lime, however. Let me just drop off the saw. The saw doesn't live there. In fact, let's go and put the saw away. Tidy workshop. And then we can stack up all of this maple that I did saw. The wolves, I've decided, until I am feeling considerably braver, they are a problem for tomorrow. I can always head back to where I was picking up the lime to get more conglomerate. That's not a problem. It's only, where am I? Center on me. So the wolves are currently up here in that little patch, and I went down here. So it's not a million miles away, and we can get conglomerate that way, and we also get limestone, so that's a benefit as well. Speaking of which, let us go and do some limestone grinding. So yeah, limestone is used to make a lot of things, as we know from previous things. You know, the uses for lime is to make lime water, but we can also bake it into quicklime. Quicklime can be made into plaster or slaked lime. Slaked lime is an ingredient for mortar. Mortar is made by mixing sand and slaked lime. So yeah, if I want to make more bricks, I am going to need mortar, and I'm also going to need lime to make to treat my hides. So I'm kind of in a win-win situation. I need this anyway. It's winter. We're on the 1st of December now, so I think it must be 10-day months, which is absolutely fine. Means I only have got probably some 30 days of winter before we start getting back to spring. The wolves are active again, so that's the thing. Windmill would be useful, but I've got nowhere near enough flax. And I do need to clear the wolves out eventually, because I do need to get my fields going. And I'm actually thinking my fields will probably, if I kind of work this quarry area here, I'll probably get some fields around this side, fields around here, and maybe a couple. I may even do 4 fields and actually have one in fallow, depending on whether this series goes to more than 2 or 3 years. You know, the typical way of crop rotating would be to move the crops around and have a single field that always stayed fallow every year, to allow it to recover and the soil nutrients and everything to come back. So I'm not sure whether that's a thing in Vintage Story, whether it's something we desperately need to do. Just go away, wolves. Nobody wants you. But, it doesn't mean to say we can't follow that kind of rationale going forwards. Yeah, other than that, we are still just passing winter, so I'm not even sure how long I've recorded this episode, but I'm just going to keep going until I've got an episode's worth of content. I haven't got any particular end point for this episode or end goal. This is just a matter of seeing where we can get to, so I'll be back in a bit. Alright, it is the 2nd of December. I'm recording on the next day of actual real time, and we have got lime. I have actually been busy in the night, and I have put down path blocks over this half. I've used granite blocks at the bottom there because I've got a spare few. I've still got this area over here to do, although I may try and get my tanning hut in before I do that, because I want to put the proper floor down on the tanning hut, not path blocks. The wolves are still there. I am still contemplating what exactly to do about the wolves. I don't know whether any of them have come and fallen in the big pit yet. I'm just kind of hoping that they'll move in this direction eventually, but see, again, they've vanished. But they are out there in that area, and they are just waiting to eat my toes. So we need we need more conglomerate, we need more lime, because I'm going to need to make mortar as well as lime water for leather. And I've got food. I can grab my spare pig. Well, actually, to be fair, I can probably grab my spare pig head because I've got sticks, so that's all I need there. I don't think I desperately need anything else out of this lot. So we are heading out back to the area where I found all of the nice things, and we're going to get some more conglomerate, more limestone, more granite, just more of everything basically. I'm not probably going to go mad on the wood. What I basically need to do is find the closest frozen catkins. I need to find a good source of those minerals, and if I don't need to go that far, I won't, but I don't know, I may need to go that far. It's starting to look good though. Well, if we can get enough blocks for the last few towers, and get some mortar going so I can make some of the brick blocks. That's the one thing I can't make right now, and therefore I can't get any more because there's no more of that ruin left. But this I don't think I need to go that far. I think this this area here, I mean, if it weren't for all the dirt on the side, and I really don't need any more dirt, so I don't want to go digging. I bet I could actually get it straight out of these cliff sides here. But, you know, when faced with the option of using a whole load of dirt or coming over and getting limestone and conglomerate in quantities, might as well just work with what we got, eh? Because that's why I went digging previously. There's plenty of cliff sides here to work on, so might as well come in here and see what we can get. I have actually got a shovel that I need to wear out there, so we'll just keep popping the blocks off where we can and getting whole blocks. I don't mind, you know, and also as much lime as we can, because we are going to need a fair bit of lime, I think, and or granite. It doesn't really matter, the stones are stones when it comes to building path blocks, so yeah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let me grab as much of this as I can while the daylight holds, and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, and we are back. We have got 43 conglomerate, smooth, and those. Got a goodly amount of more limestone, got a goodly amount more conglomerate stone, so that's all good. Got a little bit of dirt, not really desperate for dirt, but you know, dirt is dirt, it's always handy, and we shall pop you away now. I'm going to grind up the next batch of limestone, but this one I am going to take you out of there, I presume, and put you in there. We'll create 32 quicklime, so that burns at 900. That requires to bake, it requires 825, so I think I'm going to stick that back there, and I'm going to grab 32 of those, and let's cook them quicklime, because we need to make mortar, and then this we can use to make lime water for things. I'll need to make a barrel as well to do the leather stuff. And in the meantime, while we're between structures, I'm probably just going to do the barrels in here for the tanning. I wouldn't want to be in here in real life if we were tanning, because it is a vile, stinky, smelly process, which is why it always seemed to get stuck outside the city walls when in history, because tanners were not popular industry or people. They smelt a little bit. Probably something to do with some of the ingredients they use to tan the hides, shall we say. So yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, we've got lime, so let me remember my crafting recipes. I was sure that was it, but clearly it's not. Let's have a look. A barrel, oh okay, it's actually both easier and harder. Because sticks are a bit more of a pain. I don't know why I would use sticks when I've got perfectly good planks, but... And of course we need 3 of these. And these are going to go... Why did I have to build this odd? Even, I should say. Why? One there. Doesn't matter for now. One there. And one there. And then it's a matter, I'm probably going to have to do something similar to this over, well, not here because this is not where it's going to live. So 50 litres of water. In each of these barrels. Wolfies are wolfing. Wolfie's got a wolf. This, by the way, very slow going. And using quite a bit of fuel, so I'll have to check if there's a better way of cooking that than just sticking it in a campfire. Trying to think, I can't think of what better way there would be unless you would stick it in a forge. And then we put in, if I remember rightly, let me just check, I think it's 1 to 1, isn't it? So I need 50. There you go. And that is that. We can go over here and grab, we'll grab the 3 large, medium I should say, for starters. They go in, hit seal, and off that one goes. Then we need to do the same with the other 2, but those are going to get 5 oak logs in each. And then the second one is going to get another 5 once that has created the wheat tannin. We need to make strong tannin in there. So that will get my leather working underway. Because again, while it's winter and it's really not that great for going out and exploring and doing stuff or farming, or, well, it's not really great for going out and doing anything, especially not here. It's -9 and it's not even January yet. You know, that is a scary low temperature. I think I might have settled further north than I did in season 1. So that could be an issue. But we'll see how that goes. Anyways, let me just finish getting these tannin barrels going, and I'll be back in a short while. Well, we caught something in the pit. But not what I was hoping for. I can't even see them again. That also makes the pit slightly more dangerous if I want to try and catch them in there, because I've got to get rid of that first. Only slightly more, it's only a surface drifter, it's not going to be a major league problem, but yeah. Right, I have worked out I need 40 of this this lime to make the slaked lime, because it's 4 to every litre of water, so yeah, that's going to be interesting. We've currently cooked 20 of them. Woohoo, for the quick lime, but yeah, it's going to take time. It's one of those things. That's still got 14 hours, that's still got 13 hours, that's still got 13 hours, so that's still doing its thing. However, in the meantime, what have we got? I don't want to use lime because limestone is actually useful to me. I don't think I've really got much other than conglomerate. Maybe I'll just 2, 3, 4 and 1, and that should give me enough to make 64. Interesting. Why you no work? I have no idea why that didn't play ball there, but there we go. We'll grab that out. we'll knock together a quick, I don't think I've got any more shovels made up. I'll just go with a quick stone shovel. I'm not excavating that much. I think before I start on the fields I will probably make myself a bronze shovel just to speed things up a little bit, but that's going to be sometime in the future. For one, I need to sort out all of these damn wolves. So what did I do here? I left 1, 2, so about here I think. And then maybe just go along here. I think I will leave that little bit of dirt there. I'll probably take that out though. And maybe a little bit of that as well. It might be a little bit too much perhaps, but we'll leave an edge that runs all the way down the edge here, and then I just need to make sure I've got enough to fill in those gaps there, because otherwise they look ugly. This is the one problem I find with the path blocks, is they expose that little bit of the top there, which just looks messy. I'm going to dig out all of the stuff first I think as well, because then I can at least start planning my and I think I'll just put the whole lot of path blocks in. I know I was saying that I would wait until I've got the tanning thing and maybe the other bits done, but to be honest I'm going to need the path blocks outside of the duck gates anyway, so we might as well just go whole hog on this. And I'm actually tempted, I'm going to take those out as well, and I think I will run black currant bushes all the way down the edge of here and probably all the way down the edge there as well. It won't hurt, it'll give a source of food readily available outside the door once the weather changes, and you know, be beneficial in the long run I think. So we'll just continue digging and replacing this, and I'll be back in a short while. Alright, we have our slate, well we have our quick climb. We need to put a bucket of water in there, and we put you in to make 40 litres of slate lime. And slate lime helps if you can spell it, is combined with 1 litre to 1 sand makes 8 mortar. So I should have some sand over here. I don't have a lot, but I have 9 conglomerate sand, and that should go in there, and we can no. Storable in buckets and barrels. So we mix in a barrel 1 litre of slate lime to 1 sand. Does it have to be a specific kind of sand? Granite, sandstone, shale, basalt, periodite, phyllite, slate, andesite, chalk, chert, conglomerate? No, it should. Does it need 40? Does it need an exact match? Maybe it does, in which case, what time is it? It is 9 o'clock at night, so we will munch on a cob and we shall go to sleep. And we shall go out in the morning and we shall find 40 conglomerate sand from an area which isn't right on our doorstep, because that would look ugly if we do it right on our doorstep. So it doesn't even have to be that. We can go and get 40 of any sand, actually. That's fine, isn't it? I will have to consider initially, before I go running off outside through the castle walls, what the current state of the Wolfie boys is, because I don't want to rush out into something. I think it's the 4th of December. Ooh, only Christmas. Well, of course we can't get to Christmas because it's only a 10-day month. I don't see any sign of Wolfie boys. Sun is coming up. Let's go and try and find myself I know you're there. It's not like you can hide 5 wolves. They do tend to stand out just a smidge, and we still need to do that, but I also need more rock really for that. My conglomerate is getting a little bit on the low side, and I suspect I would be better preserving that for making cobblestone and getting some different rock types for thingamabobs for making path, just because, you know, I never know how much of a particular rock. You see, this is there, you've got sand there, not a huge amount, and of course it's the wrong time of year to be able to see easily what the ground is made up of. But that is sand, so we might as well get myself 40 of these. It's not on the side of the place where I am living, so if I brought my bucket, of course, I could quite easily have backfilled this with water and then it wouldn't have mattered, but 2, that should be 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. That should give me the 40 I require for that. Now while I'm out and about, is there any mileage in having a look around out here to see if there's any quick and easy source of stonage? I mean, that is granite gravel. That's just loose flint. I mean, I suppose there's always those. Chicken scared me half to death. I mean, we can always just grab those. They're relatively quick and easy sources, aren't they? And it'll give me more granite stone to play with, so, and that will do for path. Alright, that sounds like a plan while I've walked over here. So I'm very tempted to get those chickens, but on the flip side I'm also very tempted to let them live so I can try and capture them later, although there are quite a few, and the snow hasn't really cluttered up this area over here, so because obviously the chunks aren't loaded at the time, so I assume it's a similar kind of chunk basis to Minecraft, or at least a similar basis, not necessarily identical, but you know, it does seem like to be a logical coding structure for storing the data for these kind of things. So anyway, let me grab myself some rock and I'll be back in a while. Alright, we are back home, and I also, in addition to the 40 sandstone sand, I also brought a whole load of granite, stuff, a whole load of other granite stuff, which I've got. Basically, I've got more stuff now than I know what to do with, which is not a bad position to be in. However, I probably need to take all of the wooden things out and put all of the non-wooden things in. Keep hold of that sand. Because I should have somewhere. Let me go and stick all of my wooden stuff in there. That kind of works. And then I should have somewhere. I really do need to start sifting this, because I got quite a lot of it. I've got 64 in there. So that's quite a major haul in terms of potential lootage. Let me just pop this lot away. Still haven't used that, but we have now got this 40 sand, which we should get 320 mortar, so that is more than enough to make. Let's have a look. Got 64 of those. Take 4 of those out. Give me the. Let's keep the 12 actually. Let's just keep a few of those for the time being. Let me grab myself some mortar, and we're going to do that and that. So it leaves me plenty of mortar left over, which we can just dump in there for now. Yep, that's fine. So that gives us some more conglomerate bricks. Yeah, so granite stone, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that should give me another 64 path blocks, which we can just go in there. It is going to be dark out here, so we'll pop a torch on the wall temporarily. 64 isn't going to be enough, I know that, but I want to get a count of what's left so I can not waste too much material making excess. Oh, it won't be a waste, we will use it elsewhere outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 1, 2, 3, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 36. Should do the trick. If I'm doing my maths right, which is a... yeah, I'm not going to say that's 16. 16, 32, what did I say, 36, so that's 16, that's 32, 30, 36. I'll get rid of those. Get rid of those, get rid of that, and we should be good to finish off the courtyard at least. Apologies for the darkness. I don't have a huge amount of light sources actually, other than the torches, so... Now the last thing I want to do out there, which I said I was going to do, is... blackcurrant bushes. Like that, and I think we'll do this as well. Like that. It's as good a place as any. There's no raccoons or anything in here, so they're safe from the little pillaging masked robbers. But I think on that note, it's probably time to call this one an episode. I'll get a screenshot as soon as it's daytime, and we'll see how we go. But we're getting there. I mean, I've got some additional granite cobblestone stuff. We've got plenty of conglomerate. We've got bricks. We've got we can make towers. We should have, yeah, we've got a lot of conglomerate rock. So let's see how that goes. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. Oh, hello. And we need to scrape those, don't we? That's how this goes again. Bang. Okay. And then that is going to go in there and seal. I need 5 more oak. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I need the balance of the hides there. Seal that up. That goes in there and seals. That's going to take only 24 hours again. Why is that? That's... Oh, I'm not going to complain. If the tanning is actually faster now, that's going to take 3 days anyway. So, yeah. I think on that note, I will call it an evening. I'm going to... I better make myself some more food for the morning. And we'll resume next time. But until then, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.